Indiana Fever release Aari McDonald after short-term contract ends. The Indiana Fever released guard Aari McDonald on Friday, concluding her brief 3-game tenure under a hardship contract. McDonald joined the Fever on June the 1st via an emergency hardship deal, which WNBA teams can use when their active roster drops below 10 players. The Fever were operating with just 9 available players following injuries to Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham on May the 30th. Due to salary cap constraints, Indiana started the season with only 11 rostered players. However, the hardship exemption allowed the team to temporarily exceed the cap to sign McDonald. With Clark and Cunningham expected to return for Saturday's matchup against the New York Liberty, the Fever's active roster returns to 10, automatically triggering the termination of McDonald's contract and to the WNBA's collective bargaining agreement. Despite her short stay, McDonald made a strong impression, averaging 11 points, 3 assists, and 1.3 rebounds in 25.3 minutes per game off the bench. She brought energy and speed to Indiana's backcourt, helping to stabilize the offense in Clark's absence. McDonald viewed her time with the Fever as an audition for a full-time roster spot in Indiana or elsewhere. "I don't think there's any question she'll land somewhere," head coach Stephanie White said Friday. "She's been a pro from the minute she arrived. She studied film on her flight here, and it showed. High IQ, relentless, and impactful from day one. We'll miss her." If the Fever hope to bring McDonald back on a standard contract, league rules require them to wait 10 days. They'd also need to waive a player on an unprotected contract to create enough cap space, and hope McDonald doesn't sign elsewhere during that window, as she is now an unrestricted free agent. McDonald's contract, reportedly worth $51,974, 75% of the veteran minimum, per Richard Cohen of her Hoop Stats, counts against the cap. However, she will only receive a prorated amount, approximately $6,461 for her 13 days with the team, or around $497 per day. As a result, Indiana's remaining cap space drops to $36,500. The Fever plan to add a 12th player in July, though the timing will depend on whether they pursue a player with fewer than 4 years of experience and a lower minimum salary, or a veteran who qualifies for the full minimum.